Meanwhile, the panic of purchasing toilet paper has reached a new low.
So that might have been a slight over-exaggeration of how bad it is here at the moment, but if somehow you didn't already know, in Australia we're currently facing a shortage of toilet paper. In fact, it's so bad that we've even sold out of paper towels, tissues, and even wet wipes, which you aren't even really supposed to flush. So why toilet paper, you ask? Well, short answer to that is maniacs buying out toilet paper who claim to be prepping for the outbreak of coronavirus that's going on now. Which is really confusing to me because there's absolutely no symptoms at all of coronavirus, causing any abnormal, like, pooping or anything along those lines. Like, it's not fucking gastro here, mate. Like, why are you buying toilet paper out of all things? Which makes no sense to me at all, because again, if you're going through a pandemic where you have to be quarantined and stayed in your house, it's no good to you if your garage is filled with fucking toilet paper and you don't have any food to be able to poop, to be able to use said toilet paper, so therefore you just have a giant waste of time where you're not pooping and you're not using the toilet paper, and people that do need toilet paper seem like a dum-dum when they go out and actually buy it when they need it. Now, because it is a pandemic of toilet paper shortage all around Australia, literally none of my local groceries have been stocked with toilet paper for about the past 3 to 4 days, and I haven't seen anything from it. There's gonna be people memeing it up, trying to offload their toilet paper onto marketplaces like Facebook and Gumtree and even eBay to try and make a quick buck off these retards that are willing to pay hundreds of dollars for a single roll of toilet paper. And surprise, surprise, it wasn't that hard to find some of these. There's a couple here on Facebook Marketplace that I found. Here's a dude selling one for $100 that's a single roll. And here's one for $150 that's trying to be a little bit more cheeky that says he might have used a couple squares. But then I went to eBay, and it all seemed relatively normal when I searched for toilet paper. There were the off-brand sort of ones that are selling for like $30 to $40 for a bundle of toilet paper. But I thought that I could go deeper. So what I did was in eBay, there's an option you can choose that says sold items, which shows any items on eBay under that search term that have sold in that past time frame and what they've actually sold for. All of these listings were just from today, and holy shit fuck, guys, if people are actually paying this, well, someone is making a dumb amount of money off this either way, because some of these seem fucking real and others seem like a meme, but also I'm not really sure because of how much of a pandemic, again, of this crisis, this national shortage of toilet papers going through in this nation. Now, we'll start with the more believable ones out here. A lot of these do actually have bids on them too, which makes me think that some of these actually are real as well. Most of these are the bigger sort of brands like your Quiltons, your Kleenex and that sort of stuff as well. Here's one that sold for $202.50. That sold actually yesterday. Here's another one that sold for $200, and this was a buy it now offer, and someone bought that. They were gracious enough to also provide free postage as well, so that's always nice of them. Here's a Kleenex toilet paper roll of 45 that sold for $107.50 with $25 postage. I ship stuff all the time. Toilet paper does not cost that much to goddamn send, you cheeky bastard. Now we get into the more sort of questionable sales that are on eBay with toilet paper. Here's one for $504 with 9 bids and $27 postage. That one sold today. And then it just gets more and more extreme. We have one that sold for over $1,000 and they had the nerve to charge for postage as well. And then it just gets more obscure when there's one that sold for $14,000. Yeah, you're reading that right. It says 14,000. Some dude got 14,000 for toilet paper. But again, it's eBay. This sort of happens all the time where someone just puts up a bid and there's only one bid on it anyway. So I have a feeling it's just a memester trying to be like, I will buy it for that much, and then just not follow through with it at all. But I mean it when I say that some of the lower end sort of ones, maybe even 75% of the ones I showed here are probably real, like the $200, maybe even the $500 one, which makes me both sad and impressed at the same time that someone can actually sell and flip this toilet paper for that much money, but also sad that someone's retarded enough to actually pay that much for toilet paper. And I wasn't exaggerating at all when I said that people have actually filled their garage with toilet paper. Check out the video of this dude.
Hey everyone, we've had an exciting day at our place today. We got a delivery of a couple of rolls of toilet paper. Actually, a couple of boxes of toilet paper. Actually, a couple of pallets of boxes of toilet paper. That's right, we got 48 boxes of 48 rolls of toilet paper.
And then there's also this girl in Toowoomba who's been dubbed the toilet paper queen because apparently on her side of the story is that she went to order 48 rolls of toilet paper, but then going through the checkout, she put 48 thinking that would be 48 rolls, but then accidentally ordered 48 boxes of toilet paper, which surface level, you might think that might be a mistake that someone could make, until you realize that, you know, if you go through the checkout of this website specifically, something might trigger in your brain maybe that, oh, that's weird. My order of 48 rolls is costing me over $2,000 instead of the usual $50. Ah, that's weird. Must be inflation. And if all these dumb stockpiling toilet paper wasn't bad enough for the people that actually need it, there was a truck recently carrying toilet paper around that caught fire on the highway and lost half its stock in the fire. Thankfully, fireys were able to get there in time to be able to save half the stock because the bushfires are mostly out at this point. But fuck! Like, if it wasn't bad enough, what are the odds of a truck carrying toilet paper catching fire because of a mechanical issue as well? Like, I can't fucking win here. Australia can't have a break. We have a goddamn forest fire, we flood, and then immediately we have this toilet paper crisis. What is happening here? And I'm not gonna lie, all of this stockpiling is kind of making me a little bit worried that I actually do need to get a little bit more toilet paper. Because if you couldn't already tell, or you somehow didn't know, I recently moved out of home. And we did actually buy a 48 pack of toilet paper before we moved in. And it was kind of like already half empty because I just bought it from home because, you know, why not? It was free. And we've used maybe like 2 rolls in the 2 weeks we've been here. We have maybe like 8 or 9 rolls left at this point. And I don't want to be seen as that guy going specifically down to a grocery to try and buy toilet paper because I'm just going to look like one of these people that are trying to stockpile. But it sucks for people that actually genuinely need it and are running out. But in saying that, I'm willing to make a sacrifice of profit for you guys. That's right, I'm willing to give away one of my own toilet paper rolls signed by me. Now, if you'd like this luscious roll of toilet paper that the value is obviously increased by my beautiful signature on this thing, you're gonna have to fight people in my Discord. I'll make a channel specifically for this to auction it off. I will cover the shipping anywhere in the world for this, so, you know, if in America, I'll cover the shipping cost to you, but be willing to fork out a little bit for this, because, you know, if my green screen painting is anything to go off, this might go for a little bit of money either way as well. But anyway, that'll bring us to the end of the video here, guys. If you like this sort of stuff, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. Give us a like, please subscribe because my fucking subscriptions have been in the toilet. And be sure to actually do hit that bell because YouTube are also fucking me with notifications as well. Delaying it by a couple of days or just straight not notifying people at all. So it'd be appreciated if you hit that fucking bell and the subscribe button and like so you can boost up that engagement, that's the word there. So give me that engagement boost. And we might bring the channel back from the toilet. Toilet paper. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna fucking leave. Bye-bye.